Hare Krishna. So, once again, we welcome you all for this final session of Mantra of Life program. So, this is the fourth session, and today we are going to discuss on the topic the password for happiness. As we have discussed about different mantras, different learnings which will be applied in the life. So, today we are going to discuss on this topic the password for happiness, because we know that everybody is in the search of happiness. So everybody is trying to get happiness in his life somehow or other. So just a minute. Yeah, so okay, Hare Krishna. Yeah. So today we are going to discuss on the topic the password for happiness, the search of happiness, and this will be our very important mantra of life session. As till now, we have discussed about God, we have discussed about soul, we have also discussed about how to reach, how to see God. And now we are going to discuss about how to get happiness in our life. So, what is that secret? What is that where we have to search for happiness? So, are we searching for it at right place? Are we really searching for happiness? Or what is the process? So, how we can be happy? So, that is what today's topic is. And from Bhagavad Gita, we'll see how this happiness topic has been explained there. So we'll begin with this session. As see, the topic is why we have chosen this topic is in the whole society now because of this corona pandemic. So most of the people are frustrated. They are mentally disturbed, and happiness is a kind of something like everybody is trying to aspiring for, but then people are not able to achieve it because of maybe because of some improper approach, or because of their own past misdeeds or whatsoever. So we'll find out the reason. We'll find out some stories also here, that how to achieve this, how to get the happiness, how to get the, suppose if there is a lock of happiness, then how to get the key of happiness. So we have to find out this thing, and I'll share you the screen now for this today's session, and there we'll see, we'll explore a little bit. So today's topic, a search for happiness. Everybody in the whole, like everywhere in this whole world, not only human being, not only human being, but all the living forms. Everybody is actually they are working hard for happiness, especially human being, especially. And human being are not only they want to get happiness, but also they are exploiting others to get this petty happiness. So we have to be like quite a pitiful condition also for the human being. You can see the picture also. The person is, we can see from his face that he is trying to work hard day and night in the office, but still he is not able to achieve the happiness. So what he should do? We see nowadays people going to offices and coming from the offices, they are always anxiety. They never feel any kind of bliss or joy. So the whole life is like just kind of a boring, just go on, go on, go on, just this cycle is going on. So till at the age of 25, everybody thinks that there will be some life of my dream, something I'll fulfill my some desires, and I'll be happy throughout my life. I'll work little bit, I'll enjoy much. But then suddenly, then they realize after 25 or 30 that this all thing is kind of an illusion. Getting happiness always 24 hours, that is very difficult, because this whole world is designed in such a way that we are getting sometime happiness, then misery, then happiness, then misery. So where to search for that permanent happiness, and why at all we are searching for happiness? Why? So since we have started this topic, search for happiness, so first of all let's discuss about why we are searching for happiness. Because as we have understood from last session that we are not the body, we are spirit, soul, and soul is part and parcel of the supreme lord. Also, the soul is very similar in quality of the Lord, that is Sat, Chit, and Ananda, that is eternity, knowledge, and bliss. So, because the soul has this property of bliss, that's why when we are misidentifying ourselves as the body, so we are not getting that bliss, we are not getting the knowledge, we are not getting the eternity. But that's why we are desiring for becoming immortal. That's why we are desiring for becoming happy. That's why we are desiring for becoming more and more knowledgeable. That is what our main purpose of the life becomes after some time. So that's why we are looking for happiness, because we are the spirit soul, and this is the inherent part of our life. The spirit soul cannot remain without being happy, because its property is to be always remain in the bliss. So let's look at this PPT. Now we are going through this, that many times people, those who are in the life, in the journey of life, they are climbing the stairs of success one by one they are climbing. And then what happens that during in this process they lose the key. So like suppose somebody is climbing the stairs of success, and at very top his floor, his flat is there. So from his flat, but if suppose for that flat, if he lose the key to open the door of the flat, then what will happen? How what will he think? So he'll be very frustrated, right? Because he has just now uh, climbed up so hard, and then now he is getting this sort of problem. So that is why this is a this is a kind of problem for him, that he lost the key. Similarly, in our life situation also, we are losing the key. Okay. Just a minute. So in between this process, we have also lost the key to, we are climbing towards the success. But why we want the success? Because at the top of all the success, we have a feeling that there is a flat, or there is a room, or there is something that is opening the door to happiness. So there is a door of happiness which is locked. And now after climbing all the success stairs in our life, and then at the top when we come, So then we realize that we have lost the key in between. We have lost the key in between. That's why we cannot open it. So then it becomes a big burden for us. Again, going downwards to search that key. So that is what our condition is also. We are also getting lot of success. We are getting lot of fame, lot of money. Everybody gets all these things, but then it doesn't get happiness. So where this happiness goes, so what do you really want in life? See, when we talk about happiness, so then people generally decode it as whatever you are desiring, if you get, so that is called happiness. If suppose I desire a BMW car and if I get that, I'll be happy. And there is other meaning of happiness is that whatever I do not desire, if that thing I don't get, so that is also happiness. Like suppose I don't want to get corona positive. I don't want to get corona positive, and if I'm not getting corona positive, so that means I'm happy. So this is two definition in our case. What is happiness? That getting whatever we desire and not getting what we do not desire. So in that way. But what happens in our life actually is that many times, not like 50-50, but more than 50% time, it happens that we do not get what we desire and we get what we do not desire. So that is the case for us. Then it becomes the problematic thing. So to avoid such kind of thing, what to do? We have to first understand that what we want in our life, what actually I want in my life. And if I know that what I want, so accordingly I can progress. But still, there is maximum probability that everything what you desire, you won't get. That's why don't try to feel any kind of anxiety or any kind of frustration. Krishna also says in Bhagavad Gita that matra sparshastu kaunteya shitoshna sukha dukkada agama paino nityas tam stitikshassu bharata. Second chapter, verse number 14. Lord Krishna says that the happiness and distress comes like summer and winter. As like the season is coming, the seasons are coming, summer and winter, summer, winter. Similarly, happiness and distress, happiness and distress. So these things are coming and going. So that's why Krishna says that don't get so much don't get so much disturbed in your life, because everything is not in your hand. Something are we have to live in the hand of either God, or we have to live in the hand of like whatever activities we have done in our past life. So we have to feel in that way, we have to live it. So now we have to see what we really want in our life. So we want generally what we want name, fame, luxuries, facilities, money, apartments, good wife, nice beautiful bungalows, so different things. Then very delicate, very luxurious car, very precious mobiles. So these all things we want. But then these all things, can we get happiness by using all these things? So that's what we are going to see. That yes, we have all these desires, but then key to happiness is missing for us. So but I have the key, do you really have? If suppose somebody says that by earning good money, by having good salary and a nice good looking wife, good children, so these all things if I have, so then I'll be happy. So that is what the key to happiness generally what people think. But mistake when they think like this. So do we really have it? So there are two biggest misconceptions in our life. Okay, this note is quite old, but then still I'm using. Now 10 rupees notes are different. Maybe I should have kept their 2000 rupees note. So there are two biggest misconceptions, that money and fame give us happiness. Money gives us happiness through, by purchasing we can purchase anything, and fame gives us happiness because there are many people who are praising me a lot. But then, is money sweeter than honey? Money can only purchase some materials, but then that happiness or the thing, like there's a saying that money can purchase a good bed, but you can't purchase a good sleep. Then money can purchase you, food, but you can't purchase the hunger. Money can purchase you different facilities, but you can't purchase the happiness or joy or bliss. So that is like something different from that, that is not attached with the, with this money or some kind of this material factors. Because till the time you are externally affected, till the time your factor is externally dependent of happiness, suppose your happiness factors are dependent on some external factors, so then till that point your happiness will be disturbed. Why? Because external things are changing always, it is always changing. So that's why it is, we have to be, we always get frustrated, sometimes we get anxiety, we get pain, miseries, so these things are going on. So this is what the thing is. So is money sweeter than honey? So not really, because a poor person is also more satisfied and a rich person also is unsatisfied. And there is a story of Andy Grove, chairman of Intel Corporation. So he says that only the paranoid can survive. Also, paranoid means some kind of a very disturbed person or something. This is unrealistic thing. Only the unrealistic thing can survive. From where? From this attraction of money and fame. So it requires large amount of it requires large amount of guts to avoid the attraction of money and fame. And these two are actually trapping the people towards, not towards happiness, but against the happiness, because these two are taking you in some kind of illusion. And then there we are thinking that I'll be happy, but we are not. Fame also a victim, we become sometimes victim of fame. There are many Bollywood actor and actresses, so because they become famous for some days or some years, then they cannot even afford to not to being neglected by the people. So that's why they always want to be in the limelight. That's why they do many kinds of activities, which is like sometimes that is very third class activity, so that they can come into limelight. Sometimes they will, like they are undergoing always some surgery, some kind of operation, so that their skin will be tight, they will be good looking, their hairs will be black, their teeth will not fall. So everywhere, like they try to look more younger. So this is a, like they are victim of fame. They want to always remain famous. But then who can remain always famous? Who is 100% famous? That is only Lord Krishna or Lord Ram or Lord Vishnu. So only the Supreme Personality of Godhead is eternally famous, not by any other person. And since the Supreme Lord is eternally famous, so the pure devotees of the Supreme Lord, they also are always famous. Like if we take the examples of Yudhishthir Maharaj, Prahlad Maharaj, and Dhruv, so Narad Muni, so these personalities are always famous, eternally famous. So that is what the fame actually leads. That is what actual fame means. But what we are thinking of, that the more facility, the more money, the more power I have, so then I'll become more famous, and that becomes a kind of, we become a victim for that. Sometimes people, they are so much addicted to this name and fame that they commit even suicide also, because they cannot tolerate this thing, that people are neglecting them. Once upon a time, this is a real story. There was one Hollywood actress. So one day she saw that she was a very beautiful actress, and she saw one wrinkle in her face. She saw one wrinkle in her face, and she became so much frustrated that for her whole lifetime she she just could not come out of the office of her house, and she could not face the public. So she just remained inside her bedroom or her house, and then she could not face people at all. So this was such a level of frustration when people see that they are now becoming old. So getting old, after becoming old, then who will praise that beauty queen? She is a beauty queen, so that's why she's a famous. She's famous, but now who will ask? Who will approach her? So she became so much frustrated. So why the key fails? Like we will discuss about 8 reasons. We had the key we had the key of happiness we had earlier. What was that key? So we don't know, but we had the key. That's why we were going very fast and we were climbing the success stairs. But after some time, what happens that we lost the key somewhere, or the keys are not working now. Maybe they got damaged or something, it has happened. So now I'm not getting the key actually, so I'm searching for that. So there are 8 reasons, different reasons, and I hope all of you will connect with these reasons. So by the way, just I'm taking a break that I'll tell you the 8 reasons, but in between I'm just showing one more thing. So this is regarding our next Sunday program. So next Sunday program, that is re-answering questions about God, which are generally which were being raised from PK and Oh My God movie. So quite long ago in 2008 and around 2012 or 13, these movies came, Oh My God and PK, and they raised quite a lot of questions on the faith of God. So what really actually the wrong number is, and what is right number is, what was the person that was Mehta. So these all things were there. So we are going to answer all these questions. We are going to discuss on this topic next Sunday from 12 o'clock, 12 noon. We will be discussing this topic. So you all are welcome for this topic, and you can also invite others, your friends also, those who have generally misconceptions about God, and they have little deviation in the faith. So I request all of you to note this thing. Next Sunday at 12 noon, we'll be having this program on Zoom itself, and which will also be live in the YouTube. So I request all of you to please inform your friends about this program. Okay. My voice is audible. So what are the 8 reasons? What are the 8 reasons? Because of that, our success key gets failed. So the first reason is right thing in the wrong place. So basically, we are going to see some important reasons, but this is one of the very important reason, that right thing in the wrong place. Suppose we are searching for something in the wrong place. So there is a story of a person who lost his golden watch, and because he lost his golden watch, so he actually lost in the street, and then he was looking for that. One more person joined. He said that I'll also help you in finding out the golden key, golden watch. After some time, the other person became frustrated. He said that where have you actually lost your golden watch? So the person who lost the watch, he said that I have lost the watch on the other side of the street where it is darker side. So the other person, the second person, he said that if you have lost your golden watch there, then why you are looking for here? So the first person replied, because here the light, because I am getting here street light, that's why I am finding here. There I can't see, that's why I am not searching here, so searching there. So if suppose we are searching something, maybe that would be right thing. That would be right thing, like happiness, genuine thing, like golden watch, but in the wrong place. So we have lost somewhere else and we are searching at somewhere else. Then how is it possible to look for that? So actually we are looking for looking this thing at the wrong place. So why is this world a wrong place? Second thing is, why is this world a wrong place? If we are searching for happiness, we are not getting in the world. So why this world is a wrong place? Why? So before that, I'll discuss. I'll share you one 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 case that is related with like suppose I'm giving you example. Two people are there. One person is working hard in the sunlight, and then he came to your home. Another person is already situated at your home, very nicely situated. Now both of them ask for a glass of water. So the first person, he drinks a glass of water. The second person who came from the sunlight, he also drinks a glass of water. Who will be feeling more satisfied by the coolness of water? Who will feel more satisfaction? So you can write in the chat box also. Who will feel more satisfaction? The person who has come from outside, or the person who was situated inside already? Who will feel the coolness of water more? What do you think? Okay, so the person who has come from the sunlight, from after working hard, so that person only will be more satisfied. Why? Because he has worked hard outside, and then he is sweating, and then he needs the water actually. And the person who is just sitting inside and under AC, under cooler, so for him the water that doesn't have that much importance. For second person, it's very very important because he has suffered now. So because we have suffered a lot, and then we get little bit of relief, so that we are calling as a kind of happiness. Is that so? Or what happens that generally, if you okay, so one glass of water, so this now the person who came from outside, for him that will be kind of very happy moment of life, that he got a good cold water, nice. Or if he gets juice, so that's a better than better than water. But for the second person who is already situated, so if you give him a glass of juice, so for him it's normal, okay, okay. Then you serve second glass. Then when you serve second glass, the person who came from outside, he will be again happy, okay, I got more. The person who is situated inside, he will feel, Arey, now it's getting more, I can't drink this much only, that's all. Then third glass if they will bring, the person who has already told, no, no, I can't drink. So he will feel more and more irritated, because now you are forcing him to drink the juice. But for the person who has come from sunlight, so for him 2-3 glass of juice is very nice. You can give more, you can give more. But at one point, then the threshold point comes. At the threshold point, let's suppose he has drank 5 glass of juice. Now he will also say, bas ho gaya, bahut ho gaya. So we can see that actually that the juice is not giving any kind of happiness. If the juice would be giving happiness to you, why there is a difference in temperament of these two people? One person is saying after one glass, okay, I don't want. And another person is saying after 4 hours, after 4 glass, that I don't want. So there is a difference in temperament. So because in that way I'm trying to establish the thing that the happiness is actually dependent upon the external factors. for us, and that's why we are not getting proper happiness. But if we connect that happiness to the internal factor, that is the spirit soul, then it will be properly situated, and we can have always 24 hours bliss. So why is this world a wrong place? Because it is dukkhalayam, that is miserable. Dukkhalaya, where you are getting always dukkha, where this is a place of misery. And second is what? Asashvatam. Not only it is dukkhalayam, it is miserable, but it is temporary also. Anything can happen at any time. You don't know. It's very difficult to predict the life. The most difficult thing to predict is life. The third point is because we are seeking happiness through body and mind, so that's why we are not able to get proper happiness. So try to put up these points very properly, that why you are not getting happiness. Maybe it can help you in some respect, in some aspect. So seeking happiness through body and mind. So since we are not the body, we are not the subtle body, we are the spirit soul. So then if we are trying to get happiness through body or the mind is part of subtle body. So the both of them, body and subtle body or the mind. So these have nothing to do with the spirit soul. And since we are spirit soul, so we have this problem. We are looking happiness at some with a wrong via media. Fourth is the happiness what we are trying to get here in this world is relative happiness. Is relative happiness how? Suppose you got any kind of disease, so doctor comes and gives some solution, but then it is not like the whole lifetime you will not get again that same disease. It is possible again and again. So the doctor is just treating you for that particular instance, so that you can get relatively better, but it's not like you will be always feel better. Similarly, the happiness which we are getting is also relative. We are not getting the actual happiness. The relative happiness means it is the happiness is happiness has difference according to different persons, and happiness, the degree of happiness changes according to different situation, different person, and different nationality, caste, creed, whatever, different culture. So for them, there is a different kind of this gradation is there. Like we have the umbrella. So relative happiness, what it says that if you are going in the very bright sunlight, or you are going in the water, suppose rainy season is there and you are facing the rains, at that time you are holding the umbrella. So with umbrella you can check that water for yourself. So that is relative only for you. So those who are holding the umbrella, so they will be safe, but otherwise the whole place, the rains are going on. So it is a kind of relative truth, relative happiness. So you are feeling that you are happy, others are not. So in terms of this, otherwise for you, for some people the rains are very nice weather, for maybe for you maybe the rainy season would not be so happy, so nice. So this is a relative happiness. We can't say that something is good or bad, because that has relativity considering different people, different grade of different communities, so like that. The fifth point is trapped by advertisements. Because we are trapped by advertisements, so many different advertisements are there. People are smoking and they are like posing as if they are very cool person. People are drinking. People are drinking different type of uh, like alcohols are there, and then vodka, and then whiskey, and so many different things are there. But then in the advertisements, these are presented as if they are drinking something like milk, as if they are drinking very nice thing. So they pose themselves as if they are very happy after drinking the whiskey and all. So this is like trapped by advertisement. Sometimes we see some advertisement that you just apply this soap, and then you will be always fresh. And you apply this oil in your head before sleeping, and you will be very cool, and you will be very happy. Thanda thanda, cool cool. And there are different advertisements where they are putting up wrong things in right perspective. So people get trapped, and they think that I'll get happiness in this way. I'll get happiness after eating this chocolate. I'll get happiness after eating that biscuit. I'll get happiness after eating 2-minute Maggie. So this is like cheap advertisements going on, and people just get trapped. What is another reason? Another reason is solutions create bigger problems. Whatever solutions we have created, whatever solutions, there is not a single solution which has not created any bigger problem. So say to say like environmental pollution, then then unemployment. So most of these problems are coming actually from our so-called solutions. So as like we have invented mobiles, and then that mobile is always with us. We are more attached to the mobile than any other family members. If something happens to any family member, will not be that much disturbed. But if something happens to the mobile, so then we're disturbed a lot. That my data were there, and what will I do now? So we are disturbed a lot. So solutions create bigger problem. Although this is a small solution, mobile, but then the problems are like mental problems, intellectual problems, severe problems. I saw one video where one small kid, he got he got so much addicted to the mobile game that his always hands are moving in that direction. Always he's sleeping, and then his hands are moving, his legs are moving, and he's not able to speak properly. He's not able to walk properly. At the age of 12 to 14, he's not able to walk, he's not able to speak. So that is what kind of paralysis, there's a kind of mobile paralysis that has caused to that person. Then next reason is negating misery is happiness. Yeah, so this point I was telling about. Let's suppose some person is there, and you put his neck and you just catch hold of his neck, and you put him in the water, and you put him in water for 2 to 3 minutes. So he'll be so much like now he's dead, as if he's dead. So he will be asking for help, he will be shouting. But after some time, when he will see that this person is this person is very strong, and then he's not going to leave me, so then he will start fighting for his life. And then at the very moment, if you take him out of the water, so then he'll feel so relaxed. ah, ah, so he'll be his situation will like with this, and he'll be very happy. If you ask him, how are you feeling? Say, very happy, very happy. This is such kind of happiness, this first time in my life. So then that person, again you put him in the water, le beta aur ja, next time. So then again he'll start, save me, save me, save me, save me, please save me, don't put me in the water. After some time, again when he'll stop, again take him out. Then again you ask the same question, he'll say very happy, very happy. So although he's getting pain, he's getting the misery, but still he's happy. For that small portion of time, he's feeling happy. I'm happy. So this is what negating misery is happiness. If you negate the misery, that is called happiness. Actually, there is no happiness in this world. There is misery, there is misery, there is misery. And between two misery, little bit whatever portion comes. So that is what of happiness. So this is also the problem. The last reason is symptoms cure. Painkiller won't help. What we are doing in this world, we are only eating painkiller. I have a headache, I'll eat a painkiller, it will just take away, my headache will be gone. If suppose I'm having some kind of liver problem, kidney problem, so people are giving the painkiller medicines. but painkiller won't help. As like we all know that for severe disease, operation is required. For severe disease, there are many rules and regulations are required before and after. So a lot many take care has to be, lot many restrictions are there. Similarly, somebody who is spiritually diseased, who is spiritually unoriented, who is spiritually unaware. So for such kind of people, uh, for such kind of people also, you need some spiritual hospital. So you need a spiritual hospital, not like just some painkiller. You don't just give painkiller by your own. Okay, let's. What is happening? You're feeling a little cold. Okay, I have brought this medicine. This is azithromycin. This is this antibiotic, and this is dolo paracetamol. So this will help you. So take these two things. So it won't work in that way. You have to take them to the doctor. You have to take them to the experts. Similarly, if somebody is spiritually weak, if somebody is spiritually, he is diseased, so he has to go to some expert people. He has to go to some doctor, some spiritual doctor. Just by taking some medicines, we won't be tension free. So what then is the password is? What then? Where we have to find that happiness? Where to search that? So as we discussed that we are searching at wrong place. So we are searching at wrong place. So we have to correct the wrong place into right place. We don't have to look for Krishna at some different kind of procedures are there, different kind of methods which people nowadays they are propagating to meet Krishna. So that is very difficult. That we should not do. We should not put our speculation. We should not put in this way that we'll get happiness anywhere. So if you search the happiness at wrong place, you'll never going to get the happiness. Then know the goal. The second thing is not just you understand everything about where the happiness lies. That doesn't mean that you don't associate or you are not pursuing for the goal. But the second point is very important. Know the goal, because unless you are not knowing the goal, how you will achieve that? And without achieving, how you will get the success? How you will get the success? How you will get the happiness? So we have to know the goal. So here we are talking about a spiritual happiness, spiritual pursuit. So we have to go for a spiritual goal, not the spiritual goal. What is that spiritual goal? That is to again reach back to Godhead, back home, back to Godhead, and meet with Krishna and play with the friends. So that is what our next, that is our final goal. And in that direction, we have to work. So in that direction, we have to work that we are going to that we have to finally reach to back home, back to Godhead, to Lord Krishna. And in that direction, we have to work whole life. The third point is power of love. When Krishna and Radharani been invited with very pure love, so then they still go in their deity form. They still go and take prasadam, and then they come back. So this is like if you are if there is a power of love, so anything can happen. Anything is possible. This is the biggest power, the power of love. How we see in the Ramayana also, there is no any technique, no kind of cementing, concreting, but still all the monkeys they built a Ram Setu. How was it possible? Because it is said that Lord Ram's name was there; they were inscribed there. So that is what the power of love is. When Lord sees that my devotees are putting so much effort out of love, Lord Krishna, Lord Rama, Lord Vishnu, so then they help. So what is the use of our effort and what is the use of Krishna's effort? So that is a big difference in both the things. Once upon a time, one boy with his mother uh, went to his auntie's house, auntie's house, and then the auntie offered her chocolate. So the boy said, "No, no, I don't know. I don't eat chocolates." So they became shocked that this boy is fond of chocolate. How he's saying that I don't eat chocolate? So then she insisted, please take little bit also you can take. So the boy said, no, no, no. At the end, because she tried a lot, or his auntie tried a lot, but the boy didn't agree. At the end, what happened when they were about to leave, this the boy's auntie, so she took out some chocolates in her hand and then put it in the hand of put all the chocolate in the hand of that small boy. So this boy started keeping the chocolates in his two pockets, in his two pant pockets, then one shirt pocket, and then whatever was remaining, so he kept in the in the bag of his mother. So his mother observed everything, and then she asked the boy that why did you do like this? So the boy replied, if suppose I would have taken the chocolate by my hand, so my hands are very small, I would have taken little bit. But since the my auntie gave me the chocolates, so her hands are bigger and I get more chocolate. So a small kid is also having that much intelligence that from whom we should ask. If we are putting our effort, it's difficult. If Krishna is approaching, Krishna is giving mercy, that is very, very wonderful. And we'll not lose anything, we'll gain more and more. So when connected, happiness is illuminated. As soon as you put the bulb in the socket, the bulb starts glowing. Similarly, the energy is flowing. We just have to hang around there and we have to glow this. And the fourth point is about how to happiness. So that the chanting of Hare Krishna Mahamantra, and we chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra. So it is a scientifically proven fact that by chanting, our mind activity gets reduces. So like there are different elements, different particles, or not particles generally, what we say, kind of uh, different brain waves, alpha wave, beta wave, gamma wave. So scientists have studied about the brain activities, and they have found out that those who are doing chanting of Hare Krishna Mantra, so for them, these waves are in such a way that alpha, beta, gamma, they are in such a way that the person will be very calm. Also, he will be alert also, but he will be very calm. Opposite of there are different situations. Somebody is very aggressive, but others are calm. Sorry, just a minute. So it has been proven fact that those who are chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra, those who are chanting Sri Krishna Chaitanya like Panchatattva mantra, so for them the brain activity is lowered, and brain activity is at the stage of very alert also and very peaceful also. There is other stage like peaceful but not alert. There is one stage hyper alert without peacefulness, but the alpha waves. So that gives you that gives you full alert also and proper peace also. So that's why this chanting of Hare Krishna Mahamantra is very important. We are not just chanting some kind of emotionally, or it has been said, but it is also explained in different research also. So who cares for a child, a mother or nurse? So normal question is that who cares for a child, mother or nurse? So mother cares for the child. So that is what the thing is. Similarly, Lord Krishna also take care of us when we pray to him, when we chant about him, when we chant his name. So that is what the Bhagavad Gita says. In that Lord Krishna says that Manmana Bhaumad Bhaktu Madhyajimam Namaskuru. So when you offer me the respect, when you offer me, when you do pranam, when you offer me your whatever with your faith, with your simple faith, whatever you offer me, so I accept it very happily. So when this thing happens, so then our life starts blossoming as an asset to the society. So blossoming as an asset to the society means we become actually meaningful to the society. Otherwise, we are just living like small, like animals only. What we are contributing otherwise to the society? Just giving some vote after 2 3 years, whenever the election comes, so giving the vote. Otherwise, what is our contribution? So there must be a contribution to the society by us, as we are going into the spirituality, and a person who is leading the spiritual life must not be very selfish. He should also help others. He should also help others to accept, uh, others to become the asset to the society, so that the society will not be burdened of seeing such kind of carrying such kind of people in their life. So thank you very much. We have this much. This session was there about password or the search of happiness. I hope you might have got the reasons why we do not get happiness, or why we are always failing to acquire happiness although we are trying a lot, and what are the different ways by which we can get the happiness. Once again, I'll show you this poster for our next program, which we are conducting on the next Sunday. Next Sunday at 12 noon, we are going to see this topic, that is re-answering questions about God from PK and also from the movie Oh My God. So this will be on the next Sunday from 12 noon to, it may go to 1 or 1:30 as per the questions will be coming from the audience or the viewers. So this was the first. We'll take some common doubts, common questions which were raised in these two movies, Oh My God and PK. We'll try to see that what actually wrong number, right number, whatever number it is. So we have to first see that what actually it is, and then we'll try to discuss according to Bhagavad Gita how PK and Oh My God movies are right or wrong. So that also we have to see. Many times people say that these movies are so nice, they opened my eyes, they open your eyes. So in scriptures, this has been said that the guru opens the eyes. Jnananjana Shalakya. Oma Jnanatimirandasya Jnananjana Shalakya. But people say that these movies have opened their eyes, but these movies are actually blaspheming sometimes to the Lord, to God. And this is against the principle of Sanatan Dharma, what the questions they have raised. So we'll discuss about these questions, because I also know that many people, after seeing these two movies, they become an atheist. So let's not pollute our other generation by this is not just Oh My God and PK. In the future, there may be many such movies may come, and people will go on polluting their mind. So this will be our session for next week. Please invite your friends also for this program next week, 12 noon. As soon as you will get the message for next program, next Sunday program, so you can also send to your friends also, so that they will also attend. If they have any questions, they can also ask this thing. Okay, so thank you very much, Hare Krishna. Any questions from your side? We'll be happy to answer you. Although this is going live on YouTube, so you can ask the question in the comment box there also. And we'll be providing a feedback form and a quiz link to you. So that will be posted after just around in 10 to 15 minutes at the end of this session. So you all are requested to please fill the form, the feedback form, so that we can get your questions, we can get the valuable comments, your valuable comments, valuable questions and doubts. So these all things will be there. So and also there will be a quiz link. So how nicely you have heard the session, how nicely you understood the different reasons and all. So that is what that is from your part. So you can also take part in the quiz. Also, you can ask us some question. So this like exchange of your question, our question. So that will be very nice thing. Still, if you have any question, you can ask in the comment box. So thank you very much. Hare Krishna. Srila Prabhupada